Hello. This is LB Subba. I'm so sorry I was live and my audio wasn't working. And, doing so many lives. One day you decide to do live and, assume that everything looks good. And all of a sudden that day you have something that is not working well. So I think right now it's working. So let me go back on my slides and get started from the beginning. All right. Hello, everyone. This is Albi Suba coming to you live. And today I am talking especially about some financial, specific financial product, which is so powerful. And this live is for those people who have owned it or who are thinking to own this product. Okay, so it's Index Universal Life Insurance. So I'm gonna share some of the secret that you need to know about Index Universal Life Insurance. Now, there are many financial product out there, but this specific financial product is so powerful, especially if you know how it works. And there are many people out there who does not know about it, and this video could shed some knowledge or some light to those people, and those people who knew a little bit about it and who owned it. This might be really valuable to you because I'm going to share some secrets that is inside Index Universal Life Insurance, which will be beneficial for you to know. All right. So as you can see on my screen, we're talking about life insurance that creates wealth. It's not just a life insurance that you're gonna live once you are gone from this earth, right? It is, this particular life insurance, which is Index Universal Life Insurance, is a kind of life insurance which provides so many living benefits, including death benefits. And here are some of the secrets that I want to share with you. Number one, when you apply for life insurance, specifically this Index Universal Life Insurance, you will go through approval process, application process, right? And one thing that you got to understand when you apply for Index Universal Life Insurance is about conditional coverage. To all my clients, I highly recommend them to apply for Index Universal Life Insurance by paying the first premium upfront during the application time. And nowadays, when you do the application, your first premium will be automatically drafted from your account when your insurance agent submits the application. And I recommend all my clients to do it, that way. And there are two reasons. Okay. Now, when I'm saying this and giving this information, I want to put this out as a disclaimer. All the information that I'm giving about finances, including this one, is not a financial advice to anyone out there. This is for educational purpose only. If you have any specific financial questions, concerns, or anything that you want to learn, please reach out to your financial professional or tax professionals. If your question or concerns is related with finance and tax. Okay, so this is not a financial advice. This is for just educational purpose only. Or reach out to me if you have any questions. Okay, so first thing that I was sharing was about conditional coverage. Now, why I recommend all my clients to submit their life insurance policy by paying the first month premium upfront is to make sure you have a conditional coverage. Now, what is conditional coverage? Now, you see, with any life insurance, products, whenever you apply for that life insurance product, it takes time to get approved. It goes through the underwriting process and, getting all the underwriting stuff taken care of. Then only at the end, you will get approved for life insurance policy. Now, during that process, if something would happen to you, God forbid, this never happens, but you never know. Life is so delicate, right? You are talking, walking right now, and next thing, what happens to you, n- no one knows, right? So if something would happen to you after you submit your life insurance application, and if you have submitted your life insurance application with the upfront first month premium, what happens is you will get a conditional coverage. Now, that conditional coverage, even though your life insurance application is not yet approved, it has been going through underwriting process. If anything would happen to you, your family, your loved ones have a life insurance coverage, right? If you have $1 million of coverage, even though you have paid the first premium, which is like 200 or $250, whatever the amount you are paying, right? Even though you're making your first payment and your life insurance application is not yet approved, if something would happen to you, that conditional coverage will protect your loved ones, given that whatever the question in that life insurance application are true to your knowledge. You have never lied anything. Now, if you have lied anything on that application, your family might not get benefit, right? You have to be careful on that. That's why, as a life insurance professional, whenever I ask any questions to my client, I tell them I tell them to tell truth. Because if they lie anything in that life insurance application, and if something would happen to them, and life insurance goes through all that, research about all that person, and they found out that that particular client lied something, then their family might not get that conditional coverage, especially when we're talking about conditional coverage, right? So that's one of the reason upfront premium. If you pay upfront premium, you will get conditional coverage, and that conditional coverage will cover your loved ones, even though your life insurance application is not yet approved. So that's number one secret that you need to know about IUL. It's not secret, but most of the people, they forget or they don't pay attention to this specific part when it comes to index universal life insurance. Number two is, when you apply for index universal life insurance, the approval process takes anywhere from 2 weeks to several months. Now, most of the company nowadays, they streamline their process, and their underwriting process is fast, comparing to 5-10 years ago when I started, right? um, Sometimes your application gets approved within 2 weeks if everything falls in a place. But sometimes, underwriters or life insurance company will ask some additional information from you. And if you don't submit that information on time, it will prolong the process. And sometimes this process could prolong to several months, right? And that's why I tell this to my client that, hey, how long it takes to approve sometimes depends on you also, right? So that's number two thing that you need to understand. Number three, most of the life insurance providers or companies nowadays provides index universal life insurance policy up to 2 million or 3 million without any medical exam, without poking your finger, without drawing that blood, right? If you're afraid of that, most of the life insurance company nowadays, they offer up to 2 million, 3 million life insurance coverage without any medical exam, which is another great thing to know, right? um, and this is available to the specific group of people only, depending on the age. Okay, so if you are curious and want to know whether you can submit your life insurance application without doing medical exam because you're afraid of that needle, reach out to me and I will let you know. Number four thing that you need to understand when you apply for index universal life insurance, or you're in a process or planning to apply for index universal life insurance, is policy changes. Sometimes you will say that, hey, I'm good, everything is good, my health is good, and your agent fills out application and submits to the company, and company come out with some of your medical information that is with medical information bureau, and they don't want to approve you, you know the way you applied for your index universal life insurance account. There is called a health ratings. Maybe you have submitted your application with your agent with a preferred health ratings, and insurance company and underwriter going through all of your information with medical information bureau found out your health is not that good, as you assumed, like you assumed, right? If that happens, what happens is, insurance company will do kind of like counter offer. Hey, we can approve your application, but not with the ratings that you applied for. We will derate it down, and we will approve it with the different ratings. And what that means is, you are cost of insurance gonna be more than what your life insurance agent showed you during the application process in their illustrations. Now, what that makes is you might need to pay more, or your cash value might be, going down as comparing to what your agent showed you in the initial phase. So again, when there is policy changes, okay, it was duplicate there, but anyways, if there is a policy change during underwriting process, and your agent come back to you and say, hey, you know what, your application got approved but with different ratings, you need to sit down with your agent and go through your policy and ask them what are the impact of these, rating change, like change in ratings, like, right, how it gonna impact my cash value, whether my life insurance will run for 100 years or not, all those kind of important questions that you need to discuss with your agent. Again, if you're someone who are curious about these kind of things and wanted to reach out to me, I will be happy to explain this to you. Another thing is you need to understand the free look period, the advantage of free look period. Now, let's say you applied for Index Universal Life Insurance. After a couple of weeks, your life insurance got approved. You're lucky there wasn't any change and your life insurance got approved with the initial, ratings. So there is no change. It came just perfect as you submit it with your agent. Now, when your life insurance get, you know, accepted or approved, your life insurance agent will, after a couple of weeks, come back to you with your life insurance policy and some delivery receipts that you need to sign. Now, once you sign that delivery receipt and accept your life insurance policy at the end, you still have another 10 days. Most of the company provide 10 days. Some companies provide 30 days, okay? But most of the company has 10 days time period. You still have 10 days after you sign the receipt and accept the policy. You still have 10 days if you want to change your mind and cancel your policy. I don't know why you would, cancel your policy, because you would be happy to know that you are accepted the way you applied the life insurance. But for some reason, if you want to cancel your policy, you still have 10 days time period to cancel your policy. Okay. Many people, they are not aware of this one particular advantage that you have as a life insurance applicant. Okay, and they say that, oh, I applied and it got approved, and once I signed, I thought that I cannot make any changes, or I thought that I cannot cancel my policy. Again, I wonder why you would change in that, in that kind of particular situation. But if you want to, you have 10 full 10 days to make that decision. And another one is securing your life insurance policy. This is very, 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 very important. Okay. Now you applied for your Index Universal Life Insurance, you got approved, you're happy, and you accepted your policy. Next thing is very, very important. In your life insurance application, in your life insurance booklet, you will get a full booklet for your life insurance policy. In that policy, you will have a part of your application, means all of your information and your beneficiaries information in that policy, including your address, date of birth, your social security. All your confidential information are going to be in that particular policy. Please, please, please do not lose it, or do not just put it in a bookshelf. Put it in a secure place where you store your documents, like confidential documents, because and let your loved one know about that life insurance policy. What good it is if you have a life insurance policy and your loved ones who are the beneficiary for that life insurance does not know about that life insurance policy. That's why there are more than $1 billion of unclaimed life insurance in United States right now. And that happens for many reasons, but one of the main reason is you do your life insurance, you have your beneficiaries, but you never let your loved ones know that. I don't know, for some reason you never let your loved ones know that you have done your life insurance and they are the beneficiary if something would happen, right? And because of that, what happens when something would happen to you, your beneficiary does not know that you have a life insurance policy. And As a result, that's how US end up having more than $1 billion in the account with no any life insurance claimants, right? That's why it's very important you secure your life insurance policy in a secure place, because there are really, really confidential information from your address, from your date of birth, from your social security, everything, right? Some health information, everything is there. So secure it in a secure place, like, with your confidential documents, like where do you keep your social security card, where do you keep your some of the most secret and important documents? Please include your life insurance policy in that place, right? So that it is secure, and let your loved ones, your beneficiaries, know that you have done a life insurance on your name. Okay, so that if something would happen to them, and let them know that where you kept that life insurance policy, because when something would happen to you, your beneficiary needs to access that policy, so that they get all the information about the company, how to claim it, and stuff like that. So these are the special thing that you need to know about, you need to know as an index universal life insurance owner. And some of this information applies to all kind of life insurance. Okay, another thing that I want to share with you is protect your index universal life insurance account. Index universal life insurance account is not a short term financial product which will make you rich tomorrow. Okay, it is a life insurance. Primarily it is a life insurance benefit, it is a life insurance policy. However, due to the advantages inside life insurance, index universal life insurance, it has so many living benefits. It's so beneficial when you are still, eating, breathing, walking, right? You don't have to die to utilize all the benefits that comes with index universal life insurance. So, if you have done your part, and if you have owned index universal life insurance, you need to make sure you protect it like you're protecting your baby. You know, when it comes to your babies, what do you teach to your babies, right? You tell, hey, don't talk to strangers, right? Similarly, when you have done your part and you got your index universal life insurance, make sure there are many life insurance salespeople out there, okay? And few of them might not be ethical. Few of them might be bad potatoes. You will find that kind of person everywhere, right? I'm not telling everyone is like that, but few of those people might not be good person, or they work ethically. And if they found you, they will say whatever they can to divert you, to derail you, to provide all the misinformation and misconception, so that you would cancel that policy and buy whatever they are selling. So be aware, if you have done your part and if you have already owned index universal life insurance, if any experts or any financial guru come to you and say that this is bad insurance, first of all, you know that no life insurance is bad life insurance. You know, there are several kind of life insurances, and all life insurances are good insurances. Now the thing is, which life insurance is suitable to you depends on your need, on your preferences, and uh, you know uh, it depends on your need, on your preferences, and your choice, right? So that's how you realize which life insurance is suitable to you. Okay, you might not have enough money to buy index universal life insurance, but you still want to have some kind of protection. In that case, term life insurance might be suitable for you. You might be a person who always want to have a guarantee in any kind of products and services. In that case, maybe whole life insurance might be perfect for you. You might be a person who want to take risk, and have a greater uh, profit possibilities, while considering the risk. In that case, maybe variable life insurance might be suitable for you, like, right? So simple. I mean, I always tell people to analyze this thing by comparing with cars. Now, maybe you don't have a family. You are a single person. You want more efficient, more attractive car, and maybe you went with a regular sedan, right? Uh, Instead of going with SUV, right? That does not mean that you bought a wrong car. Maybe I am a construction guy, I have a construction business, and I have a need of having truck. Buying truck based on my need, my affordability, my preference is not, wrong thing. Similarly, life insurance also plays the same way. You know, depending upon your need, preference, and your affordability, you might, one life insurance might be suitable, versus another life insurance. So if you have index universal life insurance and any financial, professional come to you and, they start to, give all the nonsense and say that you have got a wrong product, let me, set up a right one, then first of all you need to appreciate them and say, hey, you know what, I appreciate your time, but let me get back to my, financial, my financial professional or my, life insurance agent, and let me clear this with him, and I will get back to you. And get back to your life insurance agent, sit down with them, listen to them, ask them all the documentation so that, whatever the jargon that you heard from another professional will be cleared. Okay, so please protect your life insurance policy as if you're protecting your child from strangers, right? Because all financial professionals are not ethical, all financial professionals are not professionals. There are few, who are bad apples. Okay, so number two, be transparent to your agent. Even if you want to make some kind of decision upon your, existing life insurance policy, talk to your agent, tell your intention. Maybe they will show you some, options to take care of your situation and still keep that life insurance so that you can reap most of the benefit from that particular account. Don't just say, hey, you know what, you have one reason and you call your life insurance with another reason by showing another reason and cancel your life insurance. Talk to them as if you're talking to your own wife about that particular life insurance, right? Hey, I have this kind of concerns. Hey, I have this kind of situation. What can I do, or what would be the best option, right? And then only take decision. Don't call your life insurance agent and give them a wrong reason why you would want to make any kind of changes or cancel your policy. Because if you're doing that, you're not, I mean, it's not gonna, it's not gonna impact your life insurance agent. It's gonna impact you and your family. Your life insurance agent already made their cut when they submitted application, right? So don't ever worry about your life insurance agent. So the only thing that you need to worry when it comes to making any kind of changes to your life insurance policy, especially index universal life insurance policy, even if you want to cancel, talk to your life insurance agent, tell them all the reasons or all the situations that you are considering to make that particular change or cancel your policy before giving them, or a fake reason. Okay. Number three, make sure your decision is for you. Make sure your decision is not for another life insurance uh, guy, right? Another life insurance guy can tell you anything to make money out of you. So whenever you make decision about your index universal life insurance, or whenever you want to make a change in your index universal life insurance, make sure you sit and talk with your financial, professional. Okay, and make sure you get all of your question answered. If you did not get, I mean, if you don't get all the answers of your questions by talking to your life insurance agent, maybe it would be good idea to call the company and ask them about your questions, right? Or maybe have a second opinion from another insurance professional who would give you right information regardless whether you know buy from them or not. Okay, so those are the secret thing. It's not a secret, but those are very important thing that you need to understand if you want to own index universal life insurance product, or if you are, I mean, if you have already owned that product for your family and loved ones. So again, these are not secrets, but in a way it's so important. That's why I'm telling these are some of the secrets that you need to know, or you need to at least refresh this in your brain if you have owned index universal life insurance. And for people, those who are thinking about buying index universal life insurance, again, sit down with your financial professional, go through all of your questions, go through, I mean, be transparent and tell them all your financial situations, so that they will design this product for you in a way that it would provide more benefits to you and your loved ones than the typical kind of life insurance, which would help your loved ones only when you are gone from this earth, right? So that's all. Again, my name is LB Subba. I've been in financial services industry over a decade, and you know I'm so excited about this particular product that you know that you owned. If you have already owned this product, I'm so excited about this. If it has been already more than 10 years, you might have already seen the results in your cash value. You might have seen the interest rate credited into your account. You might be already excited. If you're a person who never went back and looked at your account, reach out to your financial company, whichever is the provider or your agent, and go through your cash value, go through your benefits, refresh all the benefits that you got in that particular index universal life insurance product, so that you're always excited about this. You see, when you're paying for your life insurance, you're not paying for another expenses. You're paying for your loved ones even when you're gone from this earth. When you owned index universal life insurance, you're not owning life insurance that works only when you die. You're investing, or you're paying for life insurance that provides so many living benefits, which you can use when you're eating, breathing, walking, and talking. You don't have to die. All right. With that, if you have any questions about index universal life insurance or any kind of life insurance, or if you are interested to learn more about how you can make your money work for you instead of always working for your money, reach out to me. My number is 214-606-4675. This is Albi Subba, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.